What's up, you guys? JoDobbi here. I am now a Deck Out Gaming affiliate. Use JoDobb's Deck Out at checkout. Deck Out Gaming has tons of singles for Pokemon, Dragon Ball Super, and Digimon TCG, as well as One Piece. They now buy list as well, so don't hesitate to reach out, and they got your back. Really high customer service ratings. Thank you, guys. And yeah, let's get to the video. All right, Tam. Finally, our first match together.
Yeah. I saw that you put out a deck profile, but I did not watch it, so I don't know what's coming.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, so this was basically built off the 4 boosters that I managed to pick up. So I got one. I think I got one of each booster, and then I ordered an extra Crimson Rampage as well, just because I like the whole the villains and stuff. So I hopefully have enough to make you proud of this Dobby build.
Sure.
All right.
I have a master playset of everything, obviously, right?
Nice.
So when I made my Shigaraki deck, I did pick his worst symbol, but this is a deck. This is a real deck. I didn't have the same deck building constructions as you did.
No worries. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it works out. And if there's any changes that you see, you're like, ooh, why is JoDobbi playing that? Feel free to let me know what substitutions I can make post game. But I guess we'll kick it off. We doing a die roll?
Yeah, let's do it. You want to do a high roll or give the rods?
I'll do odd.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 of these guys. It's evens.
Oh, you're going first.
Let's go first. I'll do my 7.
I'll draw my 7 as well.
6, 7. Have you seen a red Shigaraki 3 yet?
No. I'm pretty excited because I like Shigaraki too.
So his main ability is on every attack, both mine and yours, I can make you check a 5. So you have to pass an ability on a 5. So discard top card of your deck. If you fail it, I get to draw a card. And then once per turn, after you make a check, I can make it -1. And once per game, I can remove a momentum. So once I've got that, and then all of your checks for both my turn and your turn once get -1.
That is strong.
Check hacking character.
I love that already.
Yeah, I think that I will go ahead and since I'm starting to start committed. So I'm gonna play In Control on a 2. And if you need to know what any of these cards do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Sure, thank you.
2, and then Desperate Times on a 0/1/2. And it checks. Holding 4 in my hand.
Okay.
Pass it back to you.
Pass back to me. We'll draw for turn. I am going to go ahead and do Hype Man for a check of 2. It's a 5, it passes. We'll do Firestarter for a check of 2. It is a 5, it passes. We will do Ice Gliding for a check of 3. 3, it passes, just barely. Let's do Ignite for a check of 0/1/2/3. 3 passes.
Nice.
And then Ignite we'll do for a check of 4. 5, it passes. And I will pass it over to you.
Create my character. Review if I so wish. Nah, I'll just draw my 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's start off with Sticky Ball Pitch on a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Checks a 4. I'll go ahead and commit Desperate Times to make it a 5. This is a 4 high for 6. I got my little card sleeves here of low, mid, high.
Gotcha. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna pick that up. That's a good idea.
My first enhance is gonna be Shigaraki. You're gonna make a check on a 5.
I have to make a check on a 5.
So you'll discard the top card of your deck.
All right. It is a 3.
So you can choose to pass that by committing Foundations, or you can fail it and I'll draw a card.
Okay. I'll let you draw a card.
Sounds good. Your enhance.
My enhance will be. We'll do Hype Man. Both players trash the top card of our decks, and if they're both non-attack cards, I can ready the guy.
It is. They are.
Yay! So I ready him up.
I will enhance. I'm going to add this card to my momentum during the in phase. So whether it hits or not, I get the momentum.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'll enhance with Ice Gliding to give your attack -2 speed.
Makes sense to me. I will pass.
Okay, let's see. That is a high.
2 high for 6.
2 high for 6. I'll attempt to block with Blue Flame Palm Strike, which is a 2 high. So 2 plus your speed, right?
Correct.
So I'd have to check a 4, and it is a 5.
Amazing. Successfully blocked. No
Yay.
damage. I'm going to play this Vile Seizing on a 4/5. This card's very good.
Ooh.
It's a 4 high for 4.
4
My
high.
first enhance,
Okay.
or excuse me, 3 high for 4.
Okay.
My first enhance is going to be Shigaraki 3. Make a check on a 5 for me.
Make a check
If you
on a
fail, I
5.
draw a card.
It's a 5.
Beautiful. So nothing happens. Back to you.
Let's do Hype Man again. We both trash the top card of our deck. Mine's a Foundation.
Also a foundation.
Yay, ready up.
I'm going to use Vile Seizing. You're going to make a check versus a 7. If you fail, I draw a card and it gets +2 damage.
Whoa. Alright, check is a 6. I'll commit Hype Man here and make it a 7.
Amazing. So no draw. Yeah, basically got stun one on that. Yeah, makes sense to me.
Okay. Is it me now?
It is,
Oh, sorry about that.
Mine was just the Vile Seizing. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, this also comes in with -1 speed because you're ice gliding.
Oh, yes, Ice Gliding. Yes, you're right. Thank you. I will pass on Enhance.
I'm going to use Press Conference. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to show you a move. The move I'm going to show you is this Tongue Whip. If the next card I play is Tongue Whip, it gets -1 difficulty. This card's a 4 for 4 that says it gets 1 damage for each card in your card pool, and it can take and put the top card of your deck into your card pool. So
Okay.
it asks and answers its own question.
That is pretty good. I will have no Enhance to that.
From there, it's a 2 high for 4.
Too high for 4. I will let that go through and take the 4 damage.
Sounds good. Let's make sure that alarm wasn't going to come back. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
All right, so now from here, we'll play Tongue Whip on a 4, 5, 6, -1, so on a 5.
Mm-hmm.
It checks. Currently is a 4 low for 4.
4 low for
My
4.
first enhance is going to be Shigaraki. Go ahead and make a check of a 5 for me.
Alright. Check a 3. I will tap both Ignites here to make the check pass.
Sounds good. So no drawing cards for me. Back to you.
Alright. I'll pass on Enhance.
I'm going to use Tongue Whip's ability to take and add the top card of your deck into your card pool face down.
Oh, at the top card of my deck?
Into your card pool face down. So
Oh,
now you have
that's
2 cards. in your card.
Pretty good, making things cost more for me, huh?
Yeah. Cylon's water mechanic was about clogging your card pool.
That's actually so cool. But I'll pass on Enhance.
And I'll use Tongue Whip. It gets +1 damage for each card in your card pool.
Okay, +1 damage for each. And that's doing a... Like, what's it?
4 low for 6.
4 low for 6. That's a lot. Okay. 4 low for 6. I'll attempt to block with Forcing Surrender.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I have to check at 8?
So my speed is 4.
Yeah.
Plus your block modifier.
So
5,
2.
6.
Yeah.
And you have 2 other cards in your card pool.
Oh,
right?
you're absolutely right. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that is a misplay. All right, well, we'll try to check. It's a 5, and
I will
can't.
respond with Shigaraki.
Yep.
Your check gets -1, so you checked a 4 actually.
Oh, so I check a 4 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you need an 8, so I need 3 from you.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
4 from you, sorry.
So I gotta check a. Oh no, what am I doing? Sorry.
I was just showing off my ability.
Oh, you're just trying to help me, but not really. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I guess all I can do is take the hit here.
Take the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the card that's in your card pool, the foundation, goes to your discard pile since it was never successfully played.
Right. So everything goes to the discard. Right.
Not just the foundation.
Oh,
If I
just-
had another attack, I could play it. Right?
Just the foundation. Okay, gotcha. You're right. So the
that would
foundation.
never quite made it into the card pool.
Right. Understood. Okay.
From there, I'm going to play a new card type. This is an asset on a 2, 3, 4, 5. It checks. Floating around my babies on a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Checks a 2. Yeah, we'll give it a 4. 3, 4. And then lastly, we'll play floating on a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Checks a 4. I'm not allowed to go on Shigaraki. So that will go there. This builds down. This builds down.
Nice.
This one was not blocked, so I'll
Yep,
keep it as
momentum.
This one was not blocked, so I'll keep it as momentum. This one's ability says even if it is blocked, I keep it as momentum.
That's
So I
awesome.
get 3 off of it.
Mhm.
Turn.
Is that over to me?
And then back to you.
Sweet. So these go to discard pile. Ready all my dudes. And then draw to hand size 2. I'll skip the review step. 4, 5.
Just to keep in your calculations,
Yeah.
my battle arena says that when either of us do damage in a turn, at the end of the turn, we can take the top card of our deck and put it into our momentum. So if you play a bunch of momentum abilities, this is a terrain, which
Yeah.
means it affects both of us.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Let's start off with Downward Frost Spike as an attack here. I'm going to try and check a 4, and it's a 5, so the check passes.
Incredible.
And I'll use his first enhance. Your next punch or ranged attack gets +3 damage.
Yeah, I will pass on my enhance.
Cool. I'll trigger Dobby's enhance to remove the top 3 cards of my deck. And then give it a +3 damage.
Love it. I will pass.
Okay. I'm going to commit Ice Gliding to give him a +1 speed.
Makes sense. I will pass.
I will pass on enhance as well. So I'll be will you pass again?
Yes.
Yes. So it's a sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna go to blocks.
Sweet. So it's a 4 low for 7.
I will choose not to block. I'll take 7.
Oh, nice.
6, 7.
Huzzah. Okay. Next, let us next to your range. I'll play Hellflame Javelin for what it would be a 5 now. It's a 5, so check passes.
Incredible.
It gets +3 off the previous attack. And I am going to trigger my JoDobbi Enhance to remove the top 3 cards of my deck to give it another +3, so it'll be a 6.
I love it. I will pass.
Okay. I'm going to trigger his Enhance. If this attack is blocked, your rival cannot play breaker abilities for the rest of the combat phase.
I will pass.
I will pass on Enhance as well.
Yeah, so go to blocks.
Yeah.
I've got a 1 high block here, so this is a 4 + 1, so on a 5. It checks. This card does have breaker, so good read.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Full block, no damage.
Nice, full block, no damage. That's good. What shall I do now? 1 card in hand. Yeah. Let's do Half Hot Ignition. This guy is now... I'm going to trigger the Enhance to discard the top of my deck. Oh, I have to check first. Check.
Yeah, first.
It's a 6, so we check a 5. I'll commit an Ignite.
Respond with Shigaraki.
Yep.
Check to 4.
Oh, okay.
Failing it does not end your turn.
Oh, okay. Wow, cool. So if you do that, that means I don't have to commit Ignite, right?
Correct.
Oh,
you could
sweet.
let it go to the discard pile, and then it's still your turn. He makes an addendum to the rule.
Oh, so what's the advantage of you responding to get a draw?
What's the advantage of me responding to get a draw?
No, sorry. What's the advantage of you responding to like make my check because you made my check like a 4, right?
So you need a 6, right?
Yeah.
Which means you commit 1 resource. If you check a 5, if
Yeah.
you check a 4, you commit 2.
Oh, so I have to commit 2.
Yeah.
Got it. Committing 2. My fault. Yeah, very good.
So
Okay,
now
sweet.
I got an extra 1 out of you, and so maybe if you try to play another one, you can't quite pass it.
That makes more sense. Okay. Sorry. It's the terminology I'm still trying to learn.
You're good.
Yeah. Yes. So now I can trigger Half Hot Ignition to discard the top card of my deck, and then get +2 damage.
Yeah. I'm going to, and it gives -1 speed, right?
Oh yes, correct. -1 speed. Yes.
Yeah, and it is a mid. I'm going to use the ability of Shigaraki. Make a check versus a 5.
I have to make a check. Okay, making a check. It's a 5.
Beautiful. Nothing happens.
Okay. Let's then trigger JoDobbi to remove 3 cards. Oof, that's not good. And then get +3 damage. So I'll go to 5.
Yeah, I will pass.
Okay. Let's see. I'll pass on my Enhance as well.
Let's go to blocks.
Yeah.
This is a high block, so it's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Checks a 5. I'll commit this one to make it 6.
Okay.
It's a partial, so I'll take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 7. No cards in my hand, but I might be able to draw one off Shigaraki if you check poorly.
Okay, so let's check a 6.
Oh,
sorry. What?
Eventually.
Eventually. Okay, my fault. Okay, good.
We gotta do it in hands.
Yes. I don't have any more enhances for this, so I think that's it.
Oh, that attack is resolved. I'm so sorry. That attack resolved, and I took my 5 damage because of the partial, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's a partial block.
Yeah, but if you play another attack, I can attempt to use Shigaraki. I think
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Thank you, my fault. Let's see.
You gotta sling 1 more if you wanna.
That makes it super expensive. No, I think I have to. I have to pass here. We're good.
You can also build foundations. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sure. We'll drop a Hype Man Foundation, and then check for a 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
6. So we're good.
Incredible.
And then pass. So
Sounds good.
Momentum on the 2 here. Hellflame's discarded. Hype Man is on the board. And
If you would like,
Yes.
you can take an additional momentum off of my battle arena because one of your moves it touched me. It is a mana, so you don't have to if you don't want to.
I will do that and take the top card of my deck to the momentum.
Love that. Obviously, I have no review, so I'm gonna draw 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 6, okay. This is going to be a pretty deadly hand.
Okay.
I'm going to use my first form.
Yep.
So a form is the proper noun we have whenever we play a card. So before I do anything else, the first thing I have to do is I'm going to remove this card from the game. All of your checks for the rest of my turn and the rest of your next turn have -1. So put that up here as a reminder.
Yep.
I'm going to play Decaying Palm Slam on a 6. Checks a 5. I'll commit this face down to make it 6.
Okay.
My first enhance is going to be Shigaraki. Make a check versus a 5 for me. If you fail it, I draw a card.
It's a 5.
But it is -1, so it's a 4.
So I have to, yes. So I will commit. Let me see. I'll commit Firestarter to pass it.
Sounds good. So I do not get draw a card. This is currently a 4 low for 7.
4 low for 7. I will. 4 low for 7. That's pretty good. So I'm assuming the next one's gonna be. I will enhance with Hype Man. We'll commit in both trash top. It's a foundation.
Also foundation.
Yes, so I ready up. And then I'm gonna pass on it. Oh, sorry, your enhance.
My enhance is going to be my rival makes a check versus a difficulty of a 6. If it fails, I'm going to remove this attack from the card pool after it resolves. So it'll clear itself from progressive difficulty.
Very nice. I'll pass on enhance.
Make that check for me on a 6.
Oh, make the check on a 6. You're right. It's a
You
5.
have the choice. It's a 4 because the minus
4. You're right. Oh.
Remember, you're allowed to fail these if you want. But
I will fail. I will fail that. Yeah, I will fail that. And you can draw.
Okay. It'll clear whenever.
Or clear. Yeah, you can.
Your turn.
Double check this. Okay. I am going to use JoDobbi. Oh, that's on my turn. Okay, no, I'll pass on enhance.
I will use floating around my babies. I'm going to remove the top 3 cards of my discard pile and give it +1 damage.
+1 damage. Yeah, pass on enhance.
I will also pass. It is a 4 low for 8. You still have -1 to all your checks, just so you know.
4 low for 8. So that means I have to check that. That's really crazy good. I'll block with forcing surrender, which is a 2 low. So I have to check 6, basically 7, right?
Basically, yeah. The blue number on the top card's going to get 1 less.
Yeah. So it's a 5, so 4. So I have to commit 3
resources.
Yeah. So Hype Man, and JoDobbi.
Perfect. Success. This will remove itself after it resolves. But luckily for me, we do have a second one.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go on a 6.
Okay.
Checks a 4. I'm going to respond with my battle arena. Commit after I make a check to play an attack. It gets +2. Check 6.
Okay.
My first enhance is I'm going to powerful 2 once to give it 2 damage.
Ooh, so that's gonna kill. Nice. Pass on enhance.
I'm going to flip in control. This attack gets +2 or -2 speed. I'm going to make +2.
Check on pass on enhance.
I'll also pass. It's a 6 low for 9.
6 low for 9. I don't think this is possible. Nope, GG's. Because if I blocked with half hot, that would be like an 8, right? Because it would be
6, 7, 8, 9.
9, yeah. So there's no way I can actually.
You've got
get
-1 to your check. So
yeah.
your deck isn't even 5s now. It's
Yeah, for sure. That's
There's
it.
the first
man.
one.
Yeah, GG's. Yes, on to game 2. That is a really cool asset, by the way. Like I think that asset is so good.
It's really awesome. It shares 2 symbols with your character. It shares both fire and I think it shares fire. Hold on, don't make me a liar.
If it shares fire, I gotta find that. What set is that in?
It is in the 3rd set. I know it shares chaos.
Ooh.
I'm not sure fire. No, it does not share fire. I'm so sorry. It's chaos, death, evil.
Oh, that's okay.
Chaos, death, evil.
So, is there anything like that you noticed that was pretty obviously like, I should work on a little bit more, like with my responses or anything like that?
Yeah. The ice gliding I think was the only blunder.
Oh.
So giving that +1 speed wasn't killing me. And -2 speed and then a potential -3rd speed is way better than +1 speed, possibly +1 speed.
That makes sense.
Especially if I'm not going to die.
That makes sense.
Like I was just allowed to take that one, and then you essentially, like the way that we can equate it, is you stunned yourself for free. On your move.
That's so true. That is so true.
It was just harder for you to play more cards.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Like the foundation mechanic is it's so huge. Like I'm really like undermining like the fact that I need to keep some of these like just readied for your turn, pretty much.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
Like we said in our demo, the most common thing that you'll say is I'll pass on my enhance.
Yeah,
so
very
true. On every attack, the only thing when you play an attack, the only thing you'll do is pass, and that's an acceptable, correct answer. Sometimes you're just not supposed to press buttons.
Yeah.
Press buttons gets killed.
Very true. Oh my. Okay, sweet. That is
half cut. But this time you get to go first, so it's gonna be a different story.
Sweet. So my guy's committed.
6,
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ready to go?
I'm going second, so I get a partial mulligan.
Oh yes, and I get to see if I want to do
I
a full.
don't want these 3 cards. They're bad and stinky.
I need to do a full because they're all stinky for turn 1.
Yeah.
They're bad and stinky. Alright. You ever shuffle the deck too well that you get like 2 attacks, 2 foundations, 2 assets?
2 actions.
2 actions.
That's crazy.
2, 3, 4,
No,
5,
not my
6,
hero.
7.
Sometimes in the other format, but not in this one.
Oh sweet. So full mulligan, then a full redraw to hand size, right?
Correct.
Sweet. I am good to go.
Yeah.
Good.
And as a reminder,
yes.
it is take the cards, put them on the bottom, redraw, then shuffle. You can't draw those exact ones.
Oh yes, yeah, no, I did. Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, I didn't do that actually. I just straight up shuffled them. So do you want me to mulligan this, take it to the bottom, and then redraw?
Down for you to just say that what you have right now is your first hand.
Okay.
And you did like a test run hand. So if you want to mulligan this one, you can do the proper mulligan again. Just
Okay.
mulligan.
I'll just keep this then. Thank you. All right. Good luck. Let's do expanding capacity.
It's a cool card.
It's a 3. Yeah, I read it and I was like, this is neat. I like it. So that's a 3 check. We'll do natural leader out of 2. It's a 5, so it goes through. Actually, that's a 3. Yeah. Do ice gliding for 1, 2, 3. It's a 3. Wow, we're playing with fire here. Again, ignite. That's a 3. Checks a 5.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we'll try ignite again. Checks a 5, so it all passes, and I'll pass turn.
All right. I have no review, and I'll draw my bonus. All right. Let's get a little risky with it. We're gonna play league interview on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
It checks.
Nice.
Let's play bench press on a 2-3. It checks.
Nice.
Let's go fruits of our labors on a 1-2-3. Checks. Desperate times on a 0-1-2-3. Checks.
Very nice.
Floating around my babies on a 4. Checks a 3. I'll go ahead and just commit Shigaraki. And then last one we'll do quick to act on a 5. It checks. I'll build down 6 and hold 2.
Very nice. Okay. Ready step. See if I want to review anything. Let's do no review. We'll draw to a hand size. 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we will start our turn. We'll do downward frostspike for 4. Checking a 3. That's not cool. Let's commit ignite to make the check go through.
Makes sense to
And
me.
for my first enhance,
3 low for 4.
oh yeah, sorry, 3 low for 4, and then JoDobbi remove 3 to give it plus 3 damage. So 3 low for 7.
I'm going to use League Invitation. It says flip. My rival makes a check versus a difficulty of a 7. If they fail, I get to selectively commit one of your cards.
That's very good. So I have to check now. It
A
is
7.
a 5. So
So you can either choose to commit 2 cards you like, or I get to commit 1 card I like.
I'll get you to commit 1 card that you like.
Perfect. It's gonna be that ice gliding. That's the scariest one.
Makes sense. There you go. I'm gonna use downward frostspike's enhance. My next punch or ranged attack gets plus 3 damage.
Amazing. I'm gonna flip bench press. If this attack deals damage, I heal 2.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. I'll pass on my enhance.
I will also pass. We'll go to blocks.
Yep.
I'll choose not to block. I'll take my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then I heal 2 because of this guy.
Yep.
I'll go back to 14.
And I'll respond with expanding capacity. After your rival gains health due to their non-character effect, they commit 1 foundation.
Incredible. I'll commit this face down.
Nice. And then that works. That passes. Let's see what do we got. I'm gonna try to play. Huh?
We're thinking.
Yeah, we really are. Oh my gosh. I'll play Twin Flame Scourge. If your character has JoDobbi actions in your card pool. Oh, that's an
Make
action.
that check for me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Make the check. It's a 5, so it should pass. Right?
Incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then enhance. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Add one of them to your hand and remove the other.
Yeah.
We'll add this and then remove armored muscles.
Sounds good. This card says after you draw cards, not add cards, so there's nothing I can do about that.
Cool.
Is this a ranged attack?
Oh yes, it is a charge attack actually.
It's a charge, not a ranged.
Yeah,
It
not
does
a ranged.
Not wear the buff. From
No,
the
unfortunately
Frost.
not. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll pass.
Okay. I will use. Let's see. Got 14. I'll use JoDobbi to remove 3, and then add 3 damage. So it's a 3 low for 7.
I will pass.
Okay. Low for 7. I'm at 19 currently. Oh, I sequenced that wrong actually. So yeah, I'll pass on my enhance then.
Yeah, I'll choose not to block. I'll take my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sweet. Then I will. Oh, interesting. I'll play Villainous Enhance.
Yeah, I was gonna build.
Yeah. It's a 5, so it passes. And I should have played this first, but it is what it is. League interview. Checking for a 5. It's a 5 and it passes.
Incredible. Unpunished.
Yay! And then momentum.
Right. Ready my cards. I will choose not to review, but I will draw my 5. 1, 2,
Gotcha.
3, 4. Last one. 5. Okay. I'm going to play Insidious Advance on a 5. Checks a 3. I'll commit these two for 4, 5. So it's a 4 for 6.
4 for 6.
My first enhance,
Nice.
4 mid for 6, excuse me.
Yeah, that's okay.
My first enhance, I'm going to read what this card does. It says if my rival has failed a check this turn, you lose 2 health, so I just bargain for 2.
I like that a
So
lot.
the first thing I'm going to do is Shigaraki, make a check versus a 5. If you fail, I draw a card.
It's a 5. Yay.
I will respond with Shigaraki, you check to 4.
I'll commit Ignite.
Passes. I love it. Your hands.
I will pass on Enhance.
I'm going to float it around my babies, remove 1, 2, 3
It's such a
cards
funny thing to say.
to give it plus 1 damage.
I'm just gonna float around my babies. Pass on Enhance.
My health is currently less than my half than my maximum health, so it gets plus 1 speed.
Oof. Yeah, pass on Enhance.
It's a 5 mid for 7 as I pass it back.
And we go to block step.
Yes.
Let us 5 mid for 7. I'm gonna try Half Hot Ignition. That's a mid block with a 2 modifier. So I have to do a 7, right? Check a 7?
Correct.
All right. It's a oh, it's a 3. No. 4, 5, 6, 7. Bro, I have to commit everything.
Read League Invitation.
Oh yes, you're right.
Read the response. Just so you have all the information.
You're right. I didn't read that. After you make a check to block, that check gets +1. Ooh, like.
So you could flip it and then
Yeah.
instantly commit it, right? So for blocking that 1 foundation.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So that counts as 2 basically.
So yeah. So now
Oh,
it's a
that's so
4,
good.
and then you commit it for 5.
Yeah,
And then you could just commit 2 more for 6, 7.
that's true. So we'll do Villainous Entrance. And yeah, Natural Leader. Wow, that's a pretty crazy sequence.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Any responses on block?
New.
You sure?
Do I have a response? Oh, Breaker 1.
Breaker 1.
Yeah.
This thing is -1 to my check.
Yes.
Failing that does not end my turn though. So we're gonna give this another shot. We're gonna go League Invitation on a 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Checks a 4. Okay, so the breaker's gone. Let's go Brute Strength on a 2/3/4.
Mm-hmm.
It checks. And then we'll do Desperate Times on a 0, 1, 2, 3. It checks.
Nice.
And we'll leave it there. This did not hit you, so I do not get to have my momentum, although I very badly want it.
Discard. Ready up. So I lost my league interview there, but I definitely think I needed to block that. Review step. We will. Do I have to show you what card I'm? Oh, it's gonna be discarded anyway. Yeah. So I'll review Blue Flame Spiral and drop to hand size. 5, 6, and 7. And yes. So for starters, we will Downward Frostspike, checking a 5, so it goes through. The enhance on it, I'll trigger. Your next punch or ranged attack gets +3 damage.
I will pass on my enhance.
Cool. We'll trigger Dobby to remove 3 cards from my deck. And then that will give him +3 damage.
Okay. I'll use the ability on Shigaraki. You will make a check versus a 5. If you fail, I draw a card.
Alright, it's a 5, so we check successfully. I will... 7 health. Yeah. This... Yes. I'm gonna trigger Cremation. Check a 3, check a 2, pass. I'll lose 1 health. This attack gets +3 speed.
And then I lose a health.
Yes, correct. Currently a 6 low for 7.
I'm gonna flip League Invitation. Make a check on a 7 for me.
Alright, it's
If
a...
you fail, I get to selectively commit one of your cards.
Okay, so it's a 5. I'm going to commit the Flip Foundation and Ignite to make it pass. And then...
Yeah.
I think I can get you, because you're at 6. Yeah, I'm gonna use Expanding Capacity to discard 2 momentum to give it +3 attack and +3 speed.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 9 low for 10.
Yeah. I'll pass on my enhance. Back to you.
I will pass as well.
Okay. Let's go on a 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to commit everything. Fully blocked. Back to you.
Nice, fully blocked. Can we do that? 2 cards in hand still, that's really good. Yeah, I have to try. Blue Flame Palm Strike. Check. A 3. Ooh, so that's 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah. So,
5, 6, 7.
Oh, 5, 6, 7. Right.
Yeah. 4 resources from you.
Yeah. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I should have used this the previous attack then.
Correct.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 5, 6, and oh goodness, 7 ice gliding.
One more.
Oh, one more. You're right. Expanding capacity.
Amazing.
So now I'm a 5 mid for 3. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, you're in hand. No, it's my in hand still. So I'll trigger.
First?
Yep, I'll trigger Blue Flame Palm Strike. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card revealed this way to your momentum. I'll just add Blue Flame Palm Strike and discard the rest to momentum.
I will, because I have so many ready options. Pass.
I'll trigger Dobby to remove the top 3 cards of my deck to give it +3 damage. So I'll be at a 6. And then I'll commit Natural Leader to give this +2 speed.
So it's a mid attack, right?
Yeah, it's a mid attack. So 7 mid for 6.
Okay, I'll pass.
And you're at 6 life, so I will pass as well.
I will go to blocks.
Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Checks a 5. There it is. I'll take my 6.
Yeah, GG.
GG. On to the third one.
On to the third.
You smoked me that game.
Oh man, it's so mind gamey, dude. This game is so mind games. It's so crazy. Cause I'm like looking at your hand, like 2 cards in hand, like what can you do? And like, I guess the cremation really changed the tide because I made you have to pay for everything.
Yeah, it was cremation combined with like deciding to put the stats on that one.
Oh, on that one attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the expanding capacities.
Yeah.
Funny enough, expanding capacities sees no competitive play whatsoever.
Really? I read that enhanced and I was like, it's so good. Like +2,
Yeah.
+2 to both, or +2 to both.
Yeah, there's just like other things people want to spend their momentum on, rather than that.
Oh wow, I think
But,
it's
like,
wild.
It just shows you that like even like not the quote unquote optimal, the book options. That's what won you the game, right?
Yeah, that's
Was
true.
A card that's never seen competitive play.
Yeah, wow. Because I really needed that speed. Because like one of Dobby's weaknesses in testing, like I kept getting smoked by one of my friends because like I just wasn't like he just got to block everything, you know? Because my attacks are like kind of low speed, very manageable.
Yeah.
So I was like, how do I bring up the speed? And I saw expanding capacity. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I get momentum anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's going first?
I will go first.
All right. Ew. Partial Mully. So I will go ahead and do a partial Mully. So I send the 3 cards that I don't like to the bottom, and then I draw 3 and then shuffle.
Correct.
Okay.
What I normally do is I just put them on the table to make sure that I don't accidentally shuffle first.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, moving forward. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Bucko, you're not gonna get me this time.
Bring it. Let's go. It's just student luck.
I'm gonna play. It's me not having a good low block.
Oh,
I held
there
a
you
high
go,
block
exactly.
for 2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
On a 2, we'll do this one on a 2 because I'm respecting my 2 check. The respect is now gone. On a 3, or I checked the 3. I'll pull this down to there's the plus. On a 3, and then we're forced to pass it there. With 3 as we pass.
All right. And currently, there's up to 6 spots in the card pool, right?
There is unlimited spots. You could have 100.
No
spots in the
way.
pool if you can make it happen.
All right, because I have a hand of foundations. League of
Don't
Interview.
forget to draw your
Oh,
bonus
yes.
in 1 second.
Draw bonus, thank you. Let's see. We'll League Interview. Checking a 3, it passes. We'll do...
One of the primo decks right now in the format is Jiro.
Yep.
And she, on an average turn, can have like 14 cards in her card pool.
That's actually amazing. Firestarter? That's actually so crazy. It's a... What's that, 3? So it passes? 3. Ooh, boy. Let's do Forcing Surrender for 4. 3. Commit my leader.
Makes sense.
And then I'm actually going to try and push with Ice Gliding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6.
Sure.
And we will pass it there.
Incredible. Yeah, I'll go ahead and review this bench press. I'm gonna draw 5 fresh ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. Okay, let's start off with Vile Seizing on a 4. It checks. It's a 3 high for 4.
3 high for 4.
My first enhance is going to be Shigaraki. Make a check on a 5 for me.
All right. Check is a 5.
Fail. I draw a card.
Yeah, it's a 5.
Perfect. Yours.
Let's do Hype Man. Let's both discard the top card of our deck. Mine's a foundation.
Mine's an action. So
Yeah.
it's good.
So,
Double check. Make sure that it says
non-attack
Perfect.
cards.
We're good then.
Yeah, so I ready up.
I will Vile Seizing, make a check versus a 7. If you fail, I draw a card to get the 2 damage.
Yeah, it's a 3. Well, yep, I'm not going to commit anything, so you buff up.
2, and then I'll redraw. Here's.
We'll Hype Man again. It's a...
one enhance per attack.
Oh, sorry
one
about that.
enhance on one card,
You are absolutely right. Yes, sorry about that. Let's see.
Otherwise, if you look at the Firestarter Deadlock Enhance,
oh yeah, it would
you
be
could just play that for infinite.
forever.
Yeah.
I'll pass on
it.
it.
Speed to my damage.
I'll pass on enhance.
Yeah, I'll also pass. It's just a 3 high for 6.
Cool. 3 high for 6. Ah, that's so expensive for me if I do that. I'll take the 6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From there, I'm going to play one of the best cards in my deck, League of Villains, on a 4/5. Checks
So
a
good.
3. That's very worth committing for. Let's go. Currently have no draw power. That's okay. We'll go Desperate Times on a 0/1/2.
Yep.
Checks. On a 3, it checks. On a 4, it checks. And on a 5, it checks. Good build turn.
Oh my god, what an amazing build turn.
League of Villains is very, very strong.
I love that.
It says response commit itself and one foundation. It can include my character if I so wish. After my rival plays an enhance ability on an attacker foundation, cancel it.
You can just cancel any enhance, that's so good.
So once per turn, yeah, I commit it.
All
It
right.
also says after you play an ability on a committed foundation, you lose 1 health, period. So if you destroy your ignites while they're committed, I can just burn you for 1, and that can kill you.
Yeah, very true. Oh boy, okay. I guess I will review, remove Forcing Surrender and drop to 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang. You're still at 19? It's a lot.
19.
Yeah, we'll Hellflame Javelin, checking a 3. Damn. We'll commit Forcing Surrender to make it pass, and enhances Dobby. Remove top 3. Gain +3 damage.
I will use Shigaraki, make a check on a 5 for me.
5.
I will respond, you checked a 4.
Ooh. I will commit Hype Man.
Okay.
I enhance. Let's use Hellflame Javelin. If this attack is blocked, your rival cannot play breaker abilities for the rest of the combat phase.
I'm going to use League of Villains. I'm going to commit both of these, and I'm going to cancel that.
Ew. In that case, I will...
Hey, I want to breaker you.
I will hide in the corner. No, I'm kidding.
So that was your enhance, but I canceled it, so now it's my enhance again.
Yes.
So I'll pass.
Okay. So 4. 1 card in hand. Oh, 2 cards in hand. I'll pass. So it's a 4 high for 6.
Let's go to blocks. It's a 4, 5. Checks a 5. Respond to breaker 1. Next check has -1. Ew. Failing the check will end your turn.
Okay, and that's a high block as well, right?
It is a high block. Good damage.
Sounds good. Yikes. Okay, so I guess we have to do this. We'll build expanding capacity
On a 3.
on a 3. Check a 3.
Checks a 2 because of the breaker.
Checks a 2. I'll tap Dobby.
Makes sense.
We'll do ice gliding for a 3. Checks a 3.
Yeah.
We'll do another ice gliding for a 4. Checks a 3. Dang it.
5 checks.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll do Firestarter. 7. We'll do 4. We'll do Stronger in Darkness to check a 4. We check a 5, and I'll pass turn there.
That's good. Ready these bad boys back up. Ready back our League of Villains. I will review this, and I'll draw 7.
Okay.
2, 6, 7. Okay, this feels like a pretty good turn. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll just we'll run it. Let's do Decaying Palm Slam on a 6. Checks a 4. Let's commit 5 and then 6.
Okay.
All right. My first enhance is a 4 low for 7. My first enhance is going to be, I'm going to discard this momentum. I'm going to select 3 of your cards. They can't be committed in order to pass checks. So let's choose Expanding Capacity.
Okay.
Let's choose Firestarter.
Okay.
And let's choose Stronger in Darkness.
Okay. There you go.
Those 3 cards cannot be used to pass any checks for the rest of this turn.
Gotcha. So they'll be lowered. I will use Ice Gliding, Enhance, Commit, to give your attack -2 speed.
Amazing. I'm going going to use Shigaraki. Make a check on a 5 for me. Failing it, and I'll draw a card.
Check is a 5.
Beautiful. Your hands.
Yes, I am going to. What's your speed at currently?
It's a 2 low for 7.
2 low for 7. I'll commit another ice gliding to make it 0.
Makes sense.
And yeah.
I will have you check on a 7 for or check on a 6 for me. If it fails, I will remove this, clearing it from my progressive difficulty after the attack resolves.
Sure. It's a 5, so I have to commit something. I'll commit Hype Man.
Sounds good.
And for my enhance, I'll pass on enhance.
I will also pass. It is a 0 low of 7.
Sweet. We will block with forcing surrender.
On a 2.
On a 2. It's a 5, so it passes.
Incredible. And that card does not clear. We're gonna go ahead and play Decaying Grip on a 4/5. It checks. It is a 3 mid for 4, but it loses 2 speed
Yes.
because of your ice glidings.
Yes. Dang, that's actually.
My first enhance is going to be I'm going to combo, since this card has Fury. You can only block this card with cards with a printed block modifier of 3 or greater.
Yeah.
So the number in the shield has to be 3 or bigger.
Yep. Pass on enhance.
I will also pass. It is a 1 mid for 4. Oh, I'm so sorry. I actually could use. Check on a 5 for me.
All right. Check as a 6.
Kidding. Okay. All right. Well, all right, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pass on enhance as well.
1 for 4.
Yep. Take the 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That worked out very well. Let's try the sequel.
Ah.
Play 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and do Shigaraki. Make a check for me on a 5.
5.
Let's respond with Shigaraki and say your check got -1.
Okay.
Failing it says that I get to draw a card.
Yep. Let's tap forcing surrender on that.
Okay. This is a 3 for 4 now. Your hands.
Ice gliding -2 speed.
Sounds good. I will combo and say that you can only block with cards with a printed block modifier of 3 or greater.
Pass.
I'll also pass. It's a 1 mid for 4.
Pass.
We'll ship it.
Yeah, we will take the damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. I gotcha. I lamowed you.
No.
This is on a 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll commit up for it. My first enhance is going to be, let's take the top card of your deck and put it into your card pool face down.
Okay. It is there.
Yours.
Pass.
I will use Tongue Whip's ability. You have 2 cards in your card pool, so I'm going to give it +2 damage.
Oh man. Okay. That's a what kind of block is that? Low?
Low.
Shit. Pass on enhance.
It's a 4 low for 6.
Is there anything I can do?
You do have League Interview, or League Invitation, which gives it +1 to the check, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to save you.
No, honestly, it doesn't matter. The only card in my hand is actually a high, so I can't even block it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's. Incredible.
Oh, man, that was fun. I had enough foundations, but my attacks weren't coming through, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
I think I also overextended. I think I should have held on to a variety of foundations with blocks instead of playing them all. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think that you played pretty well. There was
nice.
There was some really, really small things of you valued cards over different cards, right?
Yeah.
Some neato tricks are after you block with go look at Forcing Surrender.
Okay.
In your deck real quick. Pull that card out.
Yeah.
It says flip, discard a non-attack from your card pool.
Yeah. So
When
I
you
could have.
blocked
Yeah.
With a card, you can Forcing Surrender your block and clear it from your progressive for the rest of the turn.
Oh, if I blocked it with a different card.
Yeah, so you had one and you opted to commit it in order to pass a check. You could have cleared that Forcing Surrender earlier. It doesn't help you now, but it could have helped you in a previous turn or something, right?
Right, for sure.
Yeah, or the doing easy math on I had the 2 low for 7 and you had the low block, right?
Yeah.
Your deck is comprised of 3s and 5s primarily.
Yeah.
And so instead of committing the ice gliding to make it a 0 low,
Yeah.
to auto pass a check without committing resources, the worst thing that can happen is you check the 3 and you have to commit 1 anyways, and it just isn't your ice gliding, which is an incredible defensive tool.
Yeah, I noticed that I noticed that after the fact I committed, I think I should have committed 1 per attack,
Yeah.
and then tried to successfully block each one to make everything worse for the next attacks too. I think stacking felt nice, but once it got to a point where it was like 0 speed, it was kind of like pointless. So you're especially if it was the first attack too. I think that's very good advice. That's solid. I realize that.
And at the same time, there's other situations where like that's not true, where you want to stack it all.
Where it makes sense. Gotcha. Yeah.
But it's just like this game is all about reading the situation, adapting to what it is that you and your opponent are doing. You, for the most part, you don't play the game at your opponent. You play the game with your opponent.
Yeah, I know, and that's kind of what I like about it a lot, is that the fact that like I have the opportunity to respond with every single card in my deck for defensive purposes, and I can pretty much utilize whatever I have to kind of boost that. So like the fact that I can always have a response is something that I like a lot in this game, and just being able to know when to like combo off attacks. Like I don't know, from a piloting standpoint, did you think that I was okay for my first official match and deck build?
Yeah, I thought it was super good, man.
Really?
Like
That's awesome.
Just a couple of sequencing errors, but like it's inexperience with what I'm doing. Not necessarily inexperience with what you're doing, right? And it's also tougher on webcam because like you can't reach across my mat and ask me and read the card yourself, right? I have to explain it and then you have to like understand it.
No, totally.
Deck building wise, I think for the I mean, you open 4 boxes and I'm playing with a master set, so like the power level difference is massive. Yeah, that was a scary deck, dude.
Really? Let's go.
Yeah, it was super
Thank
scary.
you.
You're a downward frost spike into range attack, giving a move +6 damage. If I don't have the block zone for it, I perish.
I just perish. Yeah, I thought those 2 cards worked really well. Like, it's insane. And Dobby is just free damage. So I was like, okay, maybe we could just add it and try to be fast. But there's definitely things that I want to look into for the card pool and like to increase the speed of the deck per se.
Yeah. The 2 cards that I got to bring up is one, the present mic card, the one that you kept committing.
Oh yeah, Hype Man. Yeah.
Hype Man. That card, I'm sure it fires a neuron of, I get to turn it sideways. And discard 2 cards and then ready it back up.
Exactly.
That card does absolutely nothing in your current game plan.
Yeah, I actually have to change it. It reminded me of a card from Keyforge called Gambling Den, where it's like, if you reveal the top card, you guess a card, and then if it's the type of card revealed, then you get like a huge boon from it.
Sure.
But I read it like, maybe I could just slowly mill you or take you into a bad check.
Because of how the mill mechanic works in the game, so Present Mike 1 and 2, right? The Present Mike's whole gimmick is he mills, and even then, he can't mill in this game. It's just not possible.
Got it. Okay, well, no problem. I'm definitely gonna change that. I was iffy about that, but I'll change it. I want to see what other fire cards I have available for foundations. I'm running, I think like only like 20 attacks, and like the rest are foundations minus 4 cremation. So there's a good amount of foundations.
How many cards?
60.
60? Okay.
Yeah, so I started off with your advice for 60, and can probably thin it out and work my way down. Like maybe I can just even cut Hype Man and be at 56, see more things quicker. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see.
The other thing that we gotta talk about is Stronger in Darkness.
Yeah.
That card's banned.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Obviously in this match it doesn't matter, right? You're not It's whatever. That card is incredibly powerful in certain characters.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta change that too. Okay, I'm gonna change that then. But yeah, man, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.